Yeah, today I want to talk to you about pneumatic power tools. So pneumatic power tools, they run with air. So how we get the air is we use this compressor. An electric motor drives the compressor, compresses the air and stores it in this tank. And then from the tank it goes through the air line out through your power tool over here. So what do we use these pneumatic power tools for? Well, we can use them for pneumatic impact wrenches for undoing wheels on or wheel nuts on tyres. We can use them for air ratchets for undoing lots of bolts and nuts really quickly. We can use them for air grinders and air drills as well. So let's have a look at what we can do in terms of typical damage. A couple of things can happen is you get surface rust on the power tool. You can have some of these bits here, like the tailpiece, that can come loose and get lost. The little motor inside can also get seized as well. In terms of the air line, we'll look at this one here. The air line, the fittings here, they can become loose and start to leak, and the air hose can get holes in it as well. Okay, next thing is typical hazards. When you're using air tools like this pneumatic wrench here, there's a lot of noise, so use earmuffs. With the air flying around, it picks up dust particles and bits of grit and stuff, and that can go in your eyes, so you need your eyewear. Of course, you also want to protect your clothing and yourself from minor scratches and cuts, so wear your overalls and wear your sturdy footwear to protect your feet. I'm going to talk about the safety around the air here. Never get a dust gun and dust yourself with it, or dust your hands. Never poke it up somebody's backside, because it'll kill them. It's extremely dangerous. Air, even toward the eye, can poke an eyeball out as well. You'll see that on the other video. I'm going to talk about safeguards. These are things you do before you start, just to ensure your own safety. So once again, you've got to wear your PPE, your earmuffs, your safety glasses, your footwear and your overalls. Also, in terms of the compressor over here, it runs using electricity, so make sure it's got an RCD and a test tag cord on it to make sure. Also, make sure the cords and the plug have got no cuts or nicks in them. One of the other things, in terms of safeguards, is just check the hoses to make sure they are not leaking, and the fittings are nice and tight as well. You don't want these fittings flying off as well. Tasks you're going to use the air pneumatic tool for is undoing wheel nuts, so you can change a tyre. Servicing and repair. In terms of an air tool like this, a bit of oil into here is a really good idea. Just about 3 drops, and that'll lubricate the motor. Of course, if it's got a little port here, you undo this plug, this Allen key here, and you put some oil in there, and that gives oil to the little gearbox inside. Clean it, of course, with a dry rag. And the compressor, a couple of things to do there. So with the compressor, we've got a few things to do. Once again, just check those fittings. Check that the pressure's right. If it's not, you can adjust it here. Also, there's a water drain or a moisture drain here. You can get rid of moisture out of here. And the last thing on the compressor is underneath it, you can undo a little tap and get moisture out. Because when the compressor compresses the air, it's hot, but when it cools down, all the moisture comes out and it forms water in the tank, and that can rust your tank out. So you need to do that as well. You can check the oil level in the compressor. That's a really good idea too. So remember, be safe around pneumatic tools. They are really handy, but they can